Hi Aries, welcome to MoonDaughter Esoterica. I do want to apologize for my break over the last couple of weeks. If any of you are on the Gulf Coast, anywhere in the United States, red tide, you know what I'm talking about. I'm super sensitive to it, and it really was causing problems, and I had to go see the doctor and get medicated. So I took a couple of weeks off. I do apologize. Didn't have even a voice to be able to say hi or say what was going on. I do apologize, but hopefully we're smooth sailing from here on out. This is going to be your weekly reading for the week of September 2nd through September 8th, 2018. And I'm changing up the format a little bit. Please leave a comment below or go over to my Facebook page. I'll be putting a poll up there in a week or so to see which format y'all like best. So this week, what I'm going to be doing is pulling a light card, a shadow card, a love card, and a money card, and then we'll follow it up with an inspiration card to help you get through your week. And of course, if you'd like more detailed information, you could check out your rising sign and your moon sign as well, and that'll give you a little bit more complete picture on what you can expect in the week ahead. And of course, if you'd like to get a personal reading with me, I'd be happy to do so. You can connect with me through my website or through my Facebook page. You can actually order directly from my Facebook page if you'd like to do that. And of course, I'd like to invite you as well to join me every Wednesday night from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Time, live on Facebook. I'll be answering questions, pulling some cards for you. I'd love to get to know you, chat with you a bit. And again, that's Wednesday night, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Love to see you there. So let's get started, Aries, with your reading for this week. The first card we're pulling for you is your light card. So that is, it's sort of like the theme of the week, but it's the light side of you, what you're going to be, the energy you're going to be working in, and the empowerment you can use to get through anything that comes from shadow or comes from the world around you. Aries, this week you have two cards. The first one is Sensitivity with Archangel Haniel, and the second one is Victory. So let me put this where you can see it. There we go. So I feel like there may be a lot of you Aries people out there having difficulty with sensitivities. Now it could be food sensitivities, environmental sensitivities, could be aches and pains in your body. And this is where the light is being shown on areas that are problematic for you. So if you find yourself with food sensitivities, it might just be that that food doesn't resonate well with your body, especially at the new vibration that you're working at. Or that you're working with. So I would embrace these sensitivities actually, so that you can see what needs to shift and what needs to go. When light is shown on darkness, a lot of times darkness doesn't really like it. It feels uncomfortable. And you may be feeling these in your physical body this week, Aries. And the information that I'm getting also is Archangel Sandalphon with Victory. So this may be what you need to do to finally wrap up those life lessons, or wrap up those challenges you've been dealing with. Or if you've been experiencing an energetic drain, eliminating these things, paying attention to your body and your sensitivities, and releasing those things that no longer serve you will do you well this week. So don't be afraid of it. I know it may feel a little icky, a little bit weird, but it really is showing you what needs to go, where things need to be released from. So now we're going to pull your shadow card. And for me, this is stuff that you're unaware of, stuff that's buried deep within you. It can be negative, but not always. It can also be your alter ego, the other side of you. But it's on the down low, it's hidden, it's not right in your face. So it's also affecting the way you do things this week and your life. And I am going to pick up the cards that I dropped. I'll be right back. Okay, so Aries, for you this week, the first card that came out was Burden. It did come out in the reverse position. So I feel like you are starting to release a lot of things that have become burdens, habits that no longer serve you, responsibilities that aren't yours. And I think that people around you may not be necessarily supportive of this. You may hear things like, oh, you've changed. Oh, all you think about is yourself. Because I do have the Goblin card here as well. And that's the wounded human ego. So if you've been taking care of a lot of people and you've decided now to take care of yourself and look deep within yourself and see what needs to heal and clear, the people around you that you've been supporting, maybe even feeding, aren't going to be too supportive of that. And that's also, again, that sensitivity. The sensitivity can be in other people around you too, when they're not getting you to do the things for them that you normally have. You're making a lot of really good shifts, though, Aries, so keep up the good work. You have to start with yourself, and then you can spread light, love, energy, all of that to the people around you. But if you don't take care of yourself, and Aries, you're actually really good about this, um, but maybe the attitude, maybe you're just sick of it, and so maybe you're not so nice and not so polite and kind and happy around these people anymore, and they may be rubbing against your skin or rubbing you the wrong way. It's okay to let that go. Continue to maintain your space. Send them off with love and light, and that will certainly help you. So let's take a look at your love for this week, Aries. Going to use the tarot cards for this, if I can get them shuffled here. I'm shuffling beneath the table so that the microphone doesn't pick up, because I know if you're wearing headphones that can be pretty uncomfortable. All right, let's see what love has in store for Aries this week. Oh, this is awesome. So Aries, what I've pulled for you this week is Six of Pentacles. And this could be finances. So maybe you and your love interest have had financial issues that you're finally coming to the other side. But what for me this is really is a physical material balance. So in a love relationship, you would want that balance, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And I see you really have that this week. If you are looking for love, I feel like this could come in for you that this week, Aries, because you want something a little less over the top. You want something a little more grounded, a little more practical, a little bit more stable. Leaving room for spontaneity and fun, absolutely. But you're really looking for someone who is a little bit more grounded, who can provide that balance. And if you are looking for love, Aries, I do see that coming in for you this week. And obviously, keep an eye out for warning signs and alarm bells, but this feels really good. This feels like you don't really have to worry about this person coming in. They are generous. They, with their time, with their resources, with their love. And they're saying you don't have to worry about that. Be open to receiving that, because this is heaven sent, this is brought to you, and this is actually a very reliable, dependable person that can balance out sort of your fire and your spontaneity. And I see it being an actual really good pairing. For money this week, for money this week, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So if you're coupled, going back to this card here, if you're coupled and you're having some financial issues, understand that this is a wheel and it constantly turns. So this week ahead might be financially challenging for you, but together the two of you will be able to work to resolve whatever these issues are in your finances. If this is not the case for you, this is a slight downturn in finances. Could be unexpected expenses. Maybe you need to put a tire on your car. Maybe you need to do something to repair around the house. It seems bigger or more devastating than what it actually is. So if this is a big expense, if this is a big repair, replacement, something like that, make sure that you do get several estimates. Make sure you get the best price, but also don't compromise quality just because the price is good. So do your research on that. I feel like you'll be able to negotiate or find a better deal if you take the time to do so. And whatever this is, it's a temporary hit. It may seem big, but I do see you recovering from it fairly quickly. So let's pull your inspiration card for the week and see what's going to get you through, Aries. There it is. Okay, so the card we have is Catch Your Breath, and I absolutely love this deck. A dear friend of mine gave it to me, and it's one of my favorites. I don't know if you can see how rich the artwork is, but yours is Catch Your Breath. And so I feel like, Aries, that's an important thing to do anyway. You're hardworking, You're very fiery, you're very spontaneous, and a lot of times you forget to just take that deep breath and focus and ground yourself. So if you're experiencing anxiety this week, especially when you've got situations like finances, maybe being given a hard time from people around you, friends, could even be coworkers or clients, coming in and just not respecting your boundaries or not wanting to hear a no from you. You're really good at saying no. It might be more of a struggle than you're used to this week. So they're saying, catch your breath. Take that time. Spend a couple minutes to yourself. If you work in a very hectic workplace, take a couple of breaths before you walk in the door. Get yourself grounded. Get yourself settled. Also, it's really important to have that relaxed time at night before you go to sleep. I feel like insomnia may be an issue for some of you, and so taking that time just for you, no TV, no interference. If you have kids, wait till the kids go to bed. Set aside some time and space for you just to go within and to clear out your space to provide oxygen to all of those cells that are dying because you're so fiery and burning through all of the oxygen in the room. Your cells actually need that break, and I feel that will settle you and ground you. So that's all the information I'm getting for you this week, Aries. I want to thank you very much for joining me, and many blessings to you. And again, if you'd like to get a reading, or if you'd like to join me over on Facebook and follow my page over there for the live reading, I'll leave all the links in the description below. Have a blessed week.